Welcome in, Anna. Hi, Carol. Hi, Karen. Karen, Anna, Carol. Hello. Welcome, ladies. How we doing this morning?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Get the call. Get the call. That's what the show is. Hey, hello. Uh, get the call. If you've never been here before, give us a pink heart, and we ask that you bookmark this. Give us a pink heart so we can say hi to you. But tap on that and then go bookmark. Go bookmark that. Why? Because whenever we drop this, we always drop this. Getting a giveaway. Yes. I use this as a notification, a calling card. Get the call. You can swipe it and grab one of these cute little cards. You sure can. If you swipe it, that's what you'll get. Um, And that's what's in the giveaway is these cute little cards. So you're gonna get a cute little card in the giveaway, and they're adorable. Okay, so jump in that giveaway. Hello, hello, Madison. Schumann and Designs. Jenny, Jenny.
Morning, Jenny.
Good morning. I got some tips I want to give you, Jenny. Hang in there, because we need a. We're going to go over some things that's going to help you today. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us. If, if you are new, remember, if you are new, first say hi. Say hi. Say hi. And then make sure you're following us and do bookmark, get the call. I am Ladima.
Hi, I'm Pat. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a good morning so far.
Yeah, I hope you're having a great morning. These are some of our sponsors. If you would bookmark them, give them a follow, and bookmark their up and coming shows. We appreciate our sponsors here. We shout them out repeatedly. We're going to go over that too. Why it's important to be a sponsor and do the sponsorships. Okay. Uh, let's go. Number one is this is your 3-day promote. Okay. 3-day promote. And I'm going to put on a flash sale for you guys for the next 20 minutes. We'll run it on a flash sale. Okay. What you're going to get in this is hello, Tater. How are you? Good morning. Hello, Evangelina Flores. Hello.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. So, this is a 3 days of shouting you out. Okay. You get a week to be in the chat group. Where we just network. You share your shows in there. We will bookmark your shows. If we can come into your shows, we will. We'll sit in your shows. We'll get in your giveaways. We'll tap the screen, give you hearts. We'll share you out, and we'll chat in your chat. Doing all those things helps your algorithm. So we will hang out and help, and the community will help you too. Come and be a part of that. Now, this you also do an Amazon gift card, $5 Amazon gift card to gift the chat. Whenever you do any of our sponsorships, that's what we do is we gift the chat $5 Amazon gift card. Okay. We're gonna run this one. This one here is your 7-day of promoting and shouting you out for 7 days. I'm gonna run this on a flash sale as well for the next 20 minutes. Hello, Courtney. Hello, Diana. You're back at the beach, but definitely checking back in 2 weeks. Okay, you're at the beach. What beach are we at? I want to come. It's cloudy and yucky here. I need be by the water. But this is a whole week sponsorship. Again, guys, do you know that you should leave a very great description on any listing that you do? Do a quality listing. Don't do the temporary listing. Do a quality listing. And also have a great description when you do your listing. Tap on that. The listing will pop up, and then read the description. Read the description. Even in the giveaways, you should have a great description. We will chat. We will give the chat $5 Amazon gift card in your honor, and you'll have to message me on when you would like to do your co-host show. Co-host show is it can be on any Get the Call show, and Get the Call shows are Monday, Tuesday. Chewy taters! Congratulations!
There you go.
Thank you, Lovey. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a great weekend. It went way too fast for me. We was
Stay too busy.
Yeah, we was too busy. Um, but I'm gonna shout you out for 7 days and help you to get follows and bookmarks. And then you will be in the chat group for 2 weeks. Okay? You'll be in the chat group for 2 weeks. You are so welcome. So those are our sponsorships. Co-hosting 7 day sponsorship of shout outs. Also 2 weeks in the chat group. Okay. This here is our monthly mentorship. I'm only doing 6 through a 30-day period window. I only have 6 available at all times in case some don't know. I just don't want to overbook myself. So I know within 6 I can work with 6 hands on. And this is what we're gonna do. You tap it, look at the details. It is growing your it's growing your community. Okay. Hello, Graham on fam. Hello, hello. How are you? Hello, Yule. Good morning. So for 30 days, we're going to shout you out for 30 days. We're going to give the $5 Amazon gift card in your honor on doing growing the community mentorship. But also, what is in this mentorship is I'm going to give you an assessment and I'm going to look at your stuff and tell you where you really need the work at and see where you need help, right? Um, so we can make sure that you are ready to fly and grow. Um, so we're going to shout you out for 30 days, and I'm going to make sure that your profile is set up, your header's set up, you got a logo, your shows and scheduling. It make sure that you have everything set up to do your shows and to run them efficiently and effectively, right? Just kind of go over everything with you and make sure that you're not leaving anything out. Um, and then we're gonna put you on a love train, but this is community building train. Okay, it's a community builder train where we're just on there to collect follows, collect bookmarks. Yes, we're going to show things. We could possibly sell things, but our main objective is just getting you out there so people can get to know you. Hello, Philip Weed. So that they can get to know you and they see what you have. They can come back and watch a regular show. But this is like an infomercial, okay? All the all the other trains that you see on whatnot, they're all about, a lot of them are about just focus on selling, okay? I say sales will come. I say sales will come. If you build your community, the sales will come. And I think that it's more sustainable than just getting, yes, everybody wants to sell, but what happens after you get off the train? Are are you really making a lot of connections with those people? Some you do, but I believe that if you are more focused on building community, then the more people will want to focus on building relationships with you. The trades work. Exactly. Yeah. But also just having the people in there, that brings, more people into your shows too. Hey, Mer May Mardills, hello, welcome in. Um, so the trains do a lot of different things, really. But mine just focus more on, you as a seller being comfortable with being rating into others, knowing the whole rating etiquette. Because I tell you guys, we did two trains every weekend back to back for 2 months, and I've seen many people missing it. That when people get rated into, you get overly excited. I know, I do, and you don't shout them out properly. Do you know, if you take the time and you really shout them out properly, your odds of them coming back and rating into you are a lot higher, because they love that you're promoting them when they come in, not just, hey, Chewy Taters just rated us. Give Chewy a follow. Just shouting their name out, which a lot of people do. They just shout your name out. They don't even tag you. Sometimes people run a giveaway, some people don't. Um, but I want you to feel confident when you get on a big train, any train out there, that you can feel confident. I can get on this train. I know what it's like to be rated into. I know how to rate into somebody on time, and I know how to work with the flow of doing a train, because that is important too. You only get so many minutes to show your stuff, and if you don't have a good flow, it's cringing, and then you're on this train with all these other people, and maybe they've done trains, and you know what I mean? So I just want to give you that comfortability, and knowing that we're here for you. We're going to teach you how to be rated into and rate into others. But we're going to do this cute little train, and it's just us. Okay. I'm not opening up to the whole public. There is some people that will come and be on our trains, but for the most part, I, hello, Krista. Hello. How are you, lovey? Now here's a girl. She grinds and grinds and grinds. She has been, I don't know, how long have you been on here, my love? You've been on here for quite some time. Hey, you are so welcome. Let me shout you out. We are shouting you out. Everybody, give her some love. Give her some love and a follow. 10 months. Okay, I knew it's been a while. When you first came on, she found me, and we've been connected pretty much ever since then. She has sold 5.9. Okay, 5.9. She has the 5.0 rating, 1.9 followers. That's when you can tell that she's a hustler. Okay, she only has 1.9 followers, but she has sold 5.9. She's 10 months, guys. Thank you for coming in. Hi, it's Christina. Welcome to the page. Clothing auctions, as well as baby essential shoes, school, office supplies, pet items, and home decor. She keeps it short and sweet, guys. Great profile. Great little synopsis of what you do. Okay. Her next show is today at 3:05, and she is doing Target baby shoes. And then she has Amazon random Target pulls. Where do you keep all your palette stuff? You got a garage? She's got 3 shows, guys. Bookmark all 3 shows. And then this is what I'm going to tell you too, okay? Because Corey Mannix told me this. Um, which I mean, your your whole thing is your name. Your business is your name. Um, Corey Mannix. I If you don't know him, love is everywhere. Oh, LOL, everywhere. Yeah. Um, Corey Mannix. came on my show and did a co-host show with me, and I had my husband and I's picture. I had my header. My profile was like a little short novel, and he told me, um, "You're building a business. You should have a logo that is branded with your header. You should have a very short synopsis of your profile. People don't want to just sit there and read a book. They don't want to know about your whole life. They just want to know what you got, what you're doing. That's it. That's it. They'll get to know you when they come on the show and spend time with you. They'll get to know you. So I changed it all, and I put us a logo, and I changed my profile to be a very short, clean synopsis. And this is what I was gonna tell our friend up here. La 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 la. Where are you, Jenny? Jenny, I'm gonna go over your profile next. Hello, Courtney. Hello, I didn't see you. Hello. Okay. And here's a giveaway. Here's a giveaway. Jump in that giveaway. Thank you so much for rating.
Thanks,
I
Christina.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yes, I appreciate
We're
you.
having a great day.
I hope you had a good show too. And another one at 3 o'clock. She's doing a double header today. That's how she's winning. That's how she's winning. She's not giving up. She's coming on. Um, and she's doing all the things. She's doing all the things. Hello, Jen Stew. Okay, so I said I would look at Jenny's profile because, again, uh, how do you say that?
Human.
Schumann Designs. Schumann Designs. Okay, we're looking at your profile, lovey love. I know you had your first show last night. How'd it go? Did you have fun? Was you overly excited? But did you have fun? How long did you go? And hello, lovely Wendy. It was fun. 3 hours. Woohoo! Yeah.
Pretty long show.
That is a long show.
Sleep good after that, right?
Yeah. Did you sleep at all? Or was you so excited you got to get all these packages? How long did it take you to do all your packages? I love hearing about people's first shows. Miss Jenny, we're looking at your profile, love. Okay? I'm giving you all tips on profiles right now this morning. Again, header. We need a header, Miss Jenny. You was up until 2, only. Okay, let's change the word only and let's be excited. I was up until 2. I sold 6 things. Not only 6 things, you sold 6 things. You know what you did? You're laying bricks of your foundation. Okay? You're building your business, baby. And it takes a minute to lay those bricks. Uh-huh. So that's what you're doing. Yes, you got to start somewhere, and you just keep building on it. And you don't look at you look this is the best advice that I was giving, and this is, I give it because it was given to me. You look at every opportunity as a fun, exciting opportunity to show what you are loving. I love showing all my cute little accessories. And it's so fun to be able to get on a live show and show everything and talk about it. And that's it. Don't get in your head. Don't get in your head. Oh my goodness, I only did this. I only got that. No. No. Those those are those aren't accurate. You know what I mean? We're building. So we want to look at each thing as, man, I've got this piece. Now I'm going to go get another brick and lay another brick. Ooh, you know what I mean? We're building. So I've been here a year and a half, honey. And let me just encourage you on this. You're going to have shows. Nobody's going to show up. It's okay. You know what you do? You keep doing it. You keep doing it. You stay consistent. You keep doing it. You don't give up. You grow thick skin, and you grow a strong back, and you keep those paintings pulled up, and you just keep going. You just keep going. I've had, a bad week. I've had a bad month. It don't matter. I just keep showing up, keep going. Everybody getting that giveaway. Everybody getting that giveaway.
Focus on the positive so you'll hit that downward spiral.
Yeah. No one wants to see that. Yeah, you don't want that. Yeah, that is. That is. That's good. What time was your show? If I could ask that. Because sometimes it could just be our timing. At 7? Okay, yeah, 7 on a Sunday night, pretty busy. But I mean, still, I mean, 6 cells, that is good. Miss Jenny, I don't know if you're still in here or not. Are you still in here? Miss Jenny? She must not be in here. But anyways, guys, we need a header. We need a header. We don't look like an open business. I don't even know what that is. Subject to change. I don't know what that is. Lovely Wendy, congratulations. You just won you a sweet little kitty card.
And go, Wendy.
But you should have, okay. This is what Corey Mannix, he's been on this app for 7 years. He is a seven-figure earner. Okay. And now he's growing six-figure earners. I think he's on round 3 of his competition of helping people grow to six figures. But he came on my show, my co-host show, and told me, as a business owner, you need to be branded. You need to have a header. You need to have a logo, not your picture, because you're not the business. You're the person in the business, but you're not the business. Okay? So think about that. And also, I know this is her name, but also sometimes you should, I mean, hers got her actual, design in it. So it can't, it's a business name. But also, she has a very short synopsis of what she's doing, and who she is. Designing jewelry on her own, boutique in the past, made match clothes with costume jewelry, fabulous outfit. She's going to be using her money to help animal shelters and abused women in her community. There's a lot of people on Whatnot that our friend Miracle Mar, uh, she is head of a homeless shelter. So everything that she sells on here goes back to the homeless shelter. There's many people that just come on here to raise money for different causes like that. And, it's awesome that, that they're using their their gifts, their talent, their time to give back to people in their community. I encourage you, even if I like to, my brother's a teacher. So usually twice a year I put together a box of goodies, some school supplies, some just fun little, cute uh fun games, pins, things that kids can get as, a little gift that he can give them, to encourage them. Hey Billy, you did really great on that spelling test. Go ahead and grab you something out of the gift box, something like that. I do that. And also, we're looking, I mean, we just got our LLC, but we're looking to work with our community foundation, local community foundation, to build scholarships for kids for a trade school. Because, kids that go to trade schools don't really get all that much help. Neither do college kids. I mean, but I I look at our small community, and what is really needed around here is we need plumbers, electricians, car mechanics. We need repair people that can repair on um, appliances and stuff. We don't really have people that repair stuff. And if you don't have people to repair stuff, then what's going to happen? You're going to end up buying new stuff when you can fix what you have. So, just doing something to give back, right? We could all give something back. Also, being a blessing in your show, if you can, you know, and giving a little extra. Hey, I see that, I didn't do giveaways for my 6 months of being on this app. I would, when people would buy from me, I would give them extra because, I thought, and this is where I messed up, guys. I messed up bigly. I thought that that was the better way of doing it until I realized I shot myself in the foot because I wasn't doing giveaways. Those giveaways were gaining me follows, and I wasn't doing that. So the giveaways were more important than me giving the stuff away. I mean, there's a good balance in that. But as a new seller, I was looking at it this way. If I sell, if I give that away, then they bought from me. So if I give them that, then that's being, giving something back to them for buying from me. Um, the other thing that I would do is a private party. And after they hit the third tier in the giveaway and the rewards, then I would do a private party and I would invite them to come to that private party and I'd give them stuff. Again, I was shooting myself in the foot because my mentality was I could not afford to do giveaways. What? Yes, you can. Guys, listen, do something, do a sticker, do something that is lightweight, 0 to 1 ounce, that you can fit in the envelope. Okay, that you can fit in the envelope. Um, 6 months later, I started doing giveaways, and I started tripling my follows, tripling my follows. But I missed 6 months from the get go. So I'm telling you, you cannot not afford to do giveaways. I was in a girl's show. I rated into her the other day, and she said, "Well, I'm like, ooh, you should put up a giveaway because I brought quite a few people in." And she was just in there, her and one other person. She's like, "Oh, I can't. I'm already in the hole $4." And I thought, girl, you need to come to the show so I can teach you and tell you. You don't mess up like me. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you how to do them where they're not costing you $4 each, okay? But first, lovely Wendy, I'm going to look at your profile, okay? Yeah, the shipping. I'm going to show you how to. Um, Now, if you give something that has to be shipped on at a higher shipping rate than 0 to 1 ounce, then yes, you're going to pay a little bit more. But I'm telling you, find something, find a sticker, a bookmark, anything that is flat, lightweight, 0 to 1 ounce that you can send for a giveaway. Okay, that's why I picked. Well, it kind of goes with my brand. I do a lot of kitty stuff, so these fit perfect. But I was doing kitty stickers too. Really cool stickers. Okay. I am looking at Miss Wendy Jones. And yes, we got to do a header for you, Miss Wendy. Lovely Wendy. Um, in our shop, we have some cute little accessories. You're accessory girl too. Okay. We need a little synopsis profile, Miss Wendy, and a nice little header with a cute little logo of Wendy. Um, Her accessories. Really, your business is not about you, even though you're lovely, Wendy. It's about your accessories, what your shop, what you're selling. So when you do your profile, okay, um, and shows, you want to have multiple shows. Is this your first? No, you've already did one show last night. So you're going to do another show tonight at 7. Always, hun, do multiple shows. It will allow you to build 10 shows. When you build one show, it will allow you to build 10 at once. Build them. You can always change the time. You can always change the header. You could always change the date. Um, but have them built so you can, when you come into community shows or any show, people bookmark your shows, and we want to gain bookmarks on them. Why? Because that helps with the algorithm. It helps boost that show up. How many, people going and touching on your show and bookmarking, and then people coming and following you, that's going to raise your algorithm up. You had your first show. Now what's going to happen is, this is what Whatnot does. You have your first show. Now your uh algorithm is going to kind of flatline. So now what we need to do is get people to come in your show, not just to buy from you, but to hang out and chat in your chat, get in your giveaways and share you out. That helps raise that algorithm back up. Or, doing a promotion, you promote your show. But I don't advise that when you're new, just yet. I mean, you got to get some shows in under your belt before doing the promoting. Because really, when you promote, the right way to promote is, you see the little promote and the arrows over there, you tap on that, and you're paying to advertise, to put your name out there. And chat GPT Whatnot will bring people into your show. Okay. But if you're not used to running giveaways, back to back giveaways, because you need those running when you're doing a promotion, so you're getting all these people to follow you. You need to do a follow giveaway. Okay, so in order for them to get in that giveaway, they have to follow you. You do that to gain more numbers. It's all about numbers. The more people, the more eyes that you got looking at you, bookmarking your shows, checking out your profile, the more activity you're getting, the more growth you're going to get. Okay. You're getting seen, you're getting pushed out there.
I love that. That's good advice on the giveaway. When you promote, you invest money to promote your show. Keep the giveaways running. That way, you're maximizing that
That promotion.
and you're gaining those followers, gaining that engagement. And a lot of those people, especially if they win your giveaway, they're pretty likely to come back in your show, right?
Yeah. Yeah. If they win their giveaway, most likely people that win giveaways do come back. Um, because one, they've made a connection with you through that giveaway. And it takes people usually about 7 times to interact with you before they'll purchase from you. And here's another thing, we got a lot of scammers here on Whatnot. So, you looking more legit and having more shows, having things in your shop, be very detailed about the things that you have in your shop too, because people will come and shop your shop and you're not even online. So, be very detailed about what it is in your shop. I'm going to show you my profile to give you a great um little it's just a synopsis of who we are, and what we do. And here's our mission statement. Yes, we have a mission statement, because I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to build community and help you build communities. Okay. So and guys, I didn't make this name up. God gave me this name 2.5 years ago when I was on another platform. But I've been in network marketing since 2012. I'm a self-published author, and I'm also a bestseller, Amazon bestseller, national and international uh, book collaborator. And I've done Blog Talk Radio. I was the producer of I Bloom Radio. I produced shows. I did my own show. We went into 12 different countries. I had 5 different partners, and I would market them. I would produce their show. I would produce commercials for their show. I did it all. And God taught me how to do all that I did not know how to do any of that, but God showed me. And then he took over my business page and turned it into his ministry page. It was only at 300 people, uh and then he grew it to 124,000 people. So, I'm saying everybody's got a purpose and a mission. And my mission is you, people, helping you to grow in every aspect of your life, not just here on Whatnot, but spiritually, and encourage you, empower you to be who God has called you to be. And that is a warrior. That is someone strong, someone that is more than able to not only to be the message, but to go and to help others to come and be part of their message, their story, right? We go back and we help our fellow sisters and brothers out. We don't leave them in the pits of hell. We don't leave them there. We come bring them out. So, Miss Lovely Wendy, that's what I have for you, love, is, um your profile, your header, get a little synopsis, make sure that you have multiple shows booked up and made, and keep coming back to community. Keep coming back. Okay, so you've been doing it on the Book of Faces. Okay. And so what made you decide to come to Whatnot? Are you still doing them on Facebook? I was on there for a year and did it on there for a year before I came here. Um, Facebook is very hard. Yeah. Facebook is very hard to do live sales on. One, it's a social app. It's not a shopping app. Here, it's target to for shoppers and buyers. Okay, so you're gonna do a lot better here, because when people come on here, they're looking to buy. They're not kicking the tire. I mean, we still have tire kickers, but your numbers are a lot greater as far as that's all they're gonna do is channel buyers to you. So, on the Book of Faces, you just I think you got a lot of drama over there. That's me. Um, and you got to chase your money and remind people, hey, invoices go out. Hey, you got to pay me. Hey, woo. I, you know what, Wendy? I told my girlfriend, I said, I don't chase money. Money cometh to me. Whatnot has made money come to me. I don't chase after money. I said, this has given me so much peace that I don't have to worry about going after somebody. And that to me is priceless. Your hairstylist, makeup. There you go. Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, that works out great for you. Where are you at? Where are you located at? Hi, Jens. How are you? Hi, True. How you been, Jens? You change your profile. Oh, Hope Mills, North Carolina. I thought you did, Jens. Okay, Hope Mills. I was down there in North Carolina first time my daughter and I went. A friend of mine, he lived in Greensboro. Um, and we went down there for Thanksgiving. Oh, she's close to you. Looky here, we're making connections. Okay, Jens. Jens for FS. Faith, Fabulous Family. Oh, 4Fs. Jens 4Fs. Got you. Why was that being so over? I was being too much. We got 558 friends in common, Miss Jens. You know what that means? She's been connecting. She got 3.1 followers. She has sold 251. You know what that tells me? Look at it. 3.1 followers. So she is out there building community hard. She's working it, guys. And look at her great synopsis. Jen, have you been here before? I feel like I've taught you something. I don't know. Yeah, it looks great. I love it. It's very short. I love all of the emojis because we are attracted to emojis, right? And you can look at that and get a great synopsis of what Jen is doing, and I love it. It looks great. So this Wendy, between her profile and my profile, you got a great two great ones to look at to develop yours. Yeah. Yes, I got you.
I noticed. I remember the other thing you tell these people trying to close in on this 1,000 sales
Yes.
is about having something in your shop, a low ticket item at the top of your bin shop.
Yes.
People go in there. That way you can sell and get to that and unlock your money. I mean, I get that. That's the first initial hurdle. Once you hit that, it feels pretty good, right?
Yeah, it does.
And I didn't even think about that, but I heard Ladina explain that to someone. I'm like, man, that's a great nugget of value to people to think about, to hit that 1,000 sales. Have that small, lower price ticket item in your shop at the top of your shop or whatever.
Yeah. And like I said, it can be the stickers, it could be bookmarks, it could be whatever it is. I'm going to show you on the shipping. Hang on, don't leave. I'm going to show you how to do the 0 to 1 ounce sticker shipping. So it's only costing you 78 cents to do a giveaway. Well, in your item, if you do a sticker and the envelope, we about a dollar, a little over a dollar for a giveaway. I'm setting up the sponsorship flash sales, guys. Grab these sponsorships so we can get shouting you guys out, get you more followers. Okay. We want to get you more followers. We want to get you bookmarks for your up and coming shows. So grab the sponsorship. Okay. Now let me show you how to do the your giveaways. Okay. And your shipping is you're on your seller hub. Okay. Go to the three little bars up there and then go to shipping. The settings. Go down to settings, shipping settings, tap on that. And I don't do free pickup, but some of you, if you want to, this is where you set up your free pickup. Okay, you can turn that on. And then people, when they come in, they can do free pickup by going into their wallet and clicking on that, and they're not charged shipping because they're going to come locally and pick it up. Okay, domestic shipping. This is how I have mine set up for my shipping. You want to make sure that this is on. This is your first class mail letter. This is for your giveaway, your stickers, giveaway, gift card, giveaway, anything that is 0 to 1 ounce. We want to make sure this is on. Okay. That's number one. There's two parts of it. But this is how I set up my shipping. I run everything at 11 ounce. Okay. Corey Mannix, this is what he does. He runs everything at 11 ounce. I run it at 11 ounce. And then I also do reduced shipping because he told me you're missing out on 40% of people that will not even click into your room, into your show because you don't offer reduced shipping. And I'm like, what? I'm missing out on 40% of people that would click in my show. That's crazy. That's almost 50% of the people on. No, I offer reduced shipping. And I didn't know that I was doing the same shipping model that he does, but I ship everything or I my weight is 11 ounces for everything that I run. unless it's a heavier thing, and then I do a pound. But what I do is you buy two things, you unlock your shipping. So then you get what is it? Up to 5 pounds for 9.21. After that, I pay the shipping. So I run everything 11 ounces. At the very end of your show, you have all your products weighed. You know how much they are when you run them. This is why you shouldn't get so worked up about shipping. Shipping is pretty much now. When I first got on, I had to figure out a lot of stuff, but now they have it all set up for you. So all you got to do is weigh your item and make sure that you list your item for that weight and run it. Okay. Uh, that's what I do. 11 ounces. I everything at 11 ounces. At the end, if I need to modify my shipping label, I'll weigh it again. Make sure that I'm at that right weight, and make sure your dimensions are right on your box. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Is make sure that you're using the right dimensions on your box and the right weight. Weigh it at the end of the show. Problem solved. But this is, I have the priority mail. Okay. And I also have right here the flat rate boxes. Okay. After 5 pounds, it goes to a flat rate. Okay. So that's how we do that. But here's how we go do when we build our giveaway. Let me show you the key important thing. When we build our giveaway, let me show you the giveaway. I'm going to show you my giveaway. Okay, here's my giveaway. I have built. I have put a great description. Oh, sorry. What are you doing? Don't tap that. Put a great description in your giveaway. Don't be like, oh, I'm just going to give you something cute. No, be on the up and up, and this will save you because somebody could come back to you and be like, yeah, she said she's going to give me something cute, and then they ding you and give you a 3 rating because they didn't like your cute thing. So just save your butt and save your time and energy, and make sure you put a great description in there. Okay. And then down here below, we're going to put, hang on, the category right up here. It is under the sticker category. You want to make sure it's under the sticker category. If not, it's going to be more than 78 cents. You got to put that sticker category in there. And then 0 to 1 ounce. 0 to 1 ounce. Okay. There's how you build your giveaway. Did that help you, Wendy? Okay, great. I need my other girl in here so she could see what we were talking last week. Another seller, and she was asking about that. You did a keychain, yeah. And when you do stuff like that, it costs more because you got to put in that weight, and it's not flat. It can't go in an envelope. And do not be one of those people that will try to scam the mail, because right now, um, whatnot is cracking down on people if they're not shipping right, if they're not, correct weight or correct dimensions, and it gets dinged by the postal man, woman. Whatnot used to pay for those mistakes. Now they're not going to. They're going to start rolling out that they're not going to pay for those mistakes anymore. Hello, M. How are you, love? So make sure that when you do a giveaway, it goes in the proper envelopes. You are good. Awesome. You want it to be in a flat envelope, okay? Um, for the 0 to 1 ounce, and also sticker category. because you can't say it's a sticker and put a bracelet in here. You can't do that. That's false. That's not true. You're lying, and that's not ethical. So don't do that. And also, I've gotten letters, I've gotten my giveaways, and people have done that, and the package is ripped. There's nothing in there because it's got to go through the machine, and the machine does all this stuff. And if you got a bracelet or something in there, it, it's going to rip through. So don't do that. And I mean, let's have some couth about us. We have great ethical couth about us. Okay. Sometimes you get stuff in the mail and you're like, oh my gosh, are you really serious? You are so welcome, Wendy. Keep coming back, girl. Keep coming back. We love to be here for you, help you, encourage you. Um, but I'm glad you found me for sure, for sure. And again, anytime that we are shouting you out, that helps raise your algorithm too. Okay. So here's a tidbit for you. When you go into somebody's show or you raid into somebody's show, uh, you want them to shout you out like that, but also you want to be a part of their show. Like, Miss Wendy, you come in, you talk, and what does that do? Everybody's going to check you out. Guys, if you're not following Miss Wendy, you should be. And if you want to follow, you should be dropping a pink heart so you can get a follow. Okay? I need to post that. I should post that whenever we start the show. Throw down pink hearts so we can get
It
follows.
always comes back to broadening your network, right?
Mhm.
Anytime you, I'll say this a million times, but anytime you can get your name to be seen, do that.
Yes.
Leverage every angle you can, whether it's going in people's rooms, chatting, getting sponsorships, all the above. I mean, I really, if you're obsessed with getting your name out there and building community right in the beginning, man, that's going to help your traction
Yes.
and keep that momentum. I mean, I'm convinced through what we've been through and through talking to a lot of newer sellers and just, people in general that's been on the app.
Yes. But the biggest thing is growing your community, being seen in the community, not just, one community show, but regular shows, community shows, regular shows. People watch people. We're all, it's human nature. We're all people watchers. We're creatures of habit, and we love watching other people. So what happens is they're gonna see you jumping in this show. Oh, I just seen her over there and now she's over here. The more that people see you, the more that they're like, I know her. I've seen her here. I've seen her there.
Yeah,
So
eventually it perks curiosity, and then they keep seeing your name, and then it's like, eventually, wow, they're in your show hanging out,
yeah,
buying stuff, getting in a giveaway, whatever.
yeah,
I mean, that's what all boils down to is getting the people into your show. If they don't know you, they're not going to come to your show. I mean, you could have the best show set up, have all the best products, be great in front of camera, but if no one's there, no one's heard about you, you're not going anywhere, right?
right. And this is what I found, okay, after watching and seeing what was other people doing and here on Whatnot and building their communities and everything. The newer sellers were getting lost in the big crowds, okay? So I looked, how can I help people build community, build their shows, and be more effective? I big crowds are great, big shows are great, but you know what? The real growth happens, I believe, with us, like we're doing here. Just an intimate small group where we can really help you on all aspects. If I'm in a big show, I couldn't sit here and take this time for Wendy. That was when I was doing two trains every weekend for 2 months. I was missing out on helping people like like you, Wendy. And I seen that more is not good. Lots is not good. for me because then I'm missing out on helping people that really need the help. And new sellers, when you come on, that's what happens is people don't come into your room. Why? Because you're not pushed up on the algorithm anymore.
Like you said, you're a needle in a haystack.
You're a needle in a haystack. You're a minnow in the ocean. Oh, you're so welcome. God has a plan, Miss Wendy. He knows what we need. He knows exactly his timing is perfect. And it will happen according to his will and his plan. And we just go along with it. And we try to be the blessing. God has given us an opportunity to be here. And so I've always built community with every platform that I've been on. Network marketing is like my thing. I'm always talking. I don't know strangers. I talk to everybody. And Pat says that is not a good thing at some instances. Because we got a lot of Haitians that are in our community, and I don't know. I don't speak Haitian, but I want to chat to them. And Pat's like, no, they don't know what you're saying. They could be like, oh, she wants us to come over and have dinner with her and live with her. you
You
know?
know how a language barrier can get a little, it could get sketchy. You don't know the people. And I want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but man, we all got to be vigilant and watch out for each other too. It's a crazy world out there.
Yeah.
There's bad people out there. Let's be real.
I don't know strangers, and I'm always there to make people feel encouraged, empowered, make them feel seen, make them feel loved and appreciated.
Right.
That's
That's why we're here on Earth.
Yeah.
And Ladima is great at it.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. We dealt with the pain of not being seen and not having the people in the room, for quite a while. It took us a while to figure these things out, apply them, and continue going. But that's part of the reason Ladima developed the sponsorships and the mentorship. So we can reach back and help, especially early in the game, to get the momentum because you just got to be seen. And the more you are seen, more people it's going to start coming around.
The more follows, the more bookmarks. That's it, guys. That's our is. God has positioned certain people to come into your life and give you blessings, grace, and favor. And we need to go. You're not gonna. We got to get out there. We got to keep pushing ourselves out there. So the sponsorships are great in doing that. Because here's the other thing: if we're on here 2-3 times a day, every day, 7 days a week, 2-3 times a day. We spend probably about what 20 hours a week,
Roughly, yeah.
roughly about 20 hours a week on this app. And every time we come on, we shout out our sponsors and give them some love. And here's the other thing too: a lot of times, my sponsors, they do a sponsorship for a couple of weeks. Does that mean that after that it's done? No. They keep coming back into my show. They keep coming back in my shows. They keep supporting me by hanging out, sharing my show out, giving me hearts. Uh, they're part of my community. So I will continue to keep shouting them out periodically, here and there, because they're part of my community and I want to see them flourish and grow. So even if you did one sponsorship with me, you could months down the road, Ladima or Pat's over here shouting you out, in their show. Uh, it just happens because I want to give you guys the opportunity to really thrive and grow here. Oh, thank you so
That's the
much.
thing is, we're just committed to bringing as much value
Yeah.
as we can. And if someone invests in us through a sponsorship or mentorship, yes, we will shout them out. The days,
Give them all follows,
the
guys.
days it says we will, but we'll always do more because once you did that, you've plugged in. You're plugged in our community, man, and we
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're committed to continually bringing you value. Just know that.
And most other sellers, when they do a sponsorship, they shout you out for 5 minutes on that giveaway, and that's it. Yeah, they might have a couple of thousand people in their show, but here's the other thing: you'll get maybe 50 followers, 100 followers when you do. And I say do it. I say any sponsorship that you can. Oh, thank you so much. So sweet. Um, any sponsor that does any seller that does a sponsorship, yes, you'll get follows. But I'm telling you what, ours are a little bit different. Why are ours different? Because, like I said, we are small as far as numbers, but we're impactful because people know true value and relationships when they come and start building with us here. Like I said, follow all of our sponsors. They will give you a follow back. Check them out. Go follow and bookmark their shows. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's really about a real organic connection and nurturing a relationship
Yeah.
versus being in a big, you
Big,
know,
and
show
we have nothing
without,
against with
yeah,
big shows. They're great. They're amazing. But
you should do all the things as
you
far
should
as
do all
invest,
the things.
diversify, right? You
Mm-hmm.
got to invest to win.
Yeah. Last month we spent over $1,500 in marketing. That was doing sponsorships and other people's and other seller shows. That was promoting. That was also doing our giveaways. And what else did we do? Giveaways. Oh, boost sponsorships. And we went and promoted other people too. We went and promoted and boost other people too, not just us, other people. Yeah, it takes money to make money, or time. If you got a lot of time and you can go hop into other shows and network, I mean, it's either time or money, but you got to invest in this. If you really want this to work, then you got to put the time and the investment in it. And like I said, we gained over 5,000 followers in the last 2 months, doing all the things. Okay, I was doing all the things, promoting giveaways, um, but also I was doing trains, 2 trains every weekend, and we gained over 5,000 followers in 2 months. But like I said, uh, last month $1,500. The month before that, I believe we're just like right at $1,000 in marketing costs. It takes money, guys. If you know Goliath Gala, his I had him come on my co-host show, and he shared with us that he spends $3,000 to $4,000 a month on marketing. Yeah. So I'm saying all this to say, you see those big. He is amazing. You see all the big sellers. They've spent a lot of money to get where they're at, and I mean Goliath gives back to a lot of people. And but between Goliath and the other big sellers that do the trains and all this. Again, what did I see? I seen missed opportunity that where I am gifted and what I love to do is really be there for the ones that want more one-on-one interaction. You can go to the busy room, but here you're going to be seen. Here, I'm going to hold your hand. Here, I'm going to be there. You stick out here. There, you're just a number. Here, you stick out. Okay. That's what I seen. A lot of new sellers were losing this. So God's like, you got to develop this for people that, yeah, that's fun to go and be a part of time to time. But this is your milk and honey right here. This is your milk and honey. This is where you're going to get the most engagement. This is where you're, I mean, yeah, you can get some of those people that follow you in there, they could turn into buyers. But I'm going to tell you what, with our small little unique group, hello. Hi, Chris, Marie, how are you? Thank you for saying hi. I love that when people come in the show and they say hi because I see you coming in, so you might as well just say hello. Here, let's do a giveaway, guys. Jump in there. We give out kitty cards and they're cute and they're adorable and they're fun. And some of them do have a collector's value on them. We sell these by the pack in our shop too. If you're a collector or if you have a kid that wants to have fun and collect them, they're in the shop. And there's like 5 different ones. But I'm saying the big shows are great, but you're gonna get more one on one here in the smaller group. Um, and you're gonna build I feel more in-depth relationships with the other sellers here and networking here. I put, like I said, in the sponsorships, I put you in a chat group where you have access to me and to our 4 other pillar ladies that help me. They're always coming in and modding for me. They've been here since the beginning, since I started growing, developing community 7 months ago. So they're in that group. What you do in that group is you share what's going on. Share your show so we can bookmark it, so we can come into your show and hang out, give you the hearts, share you out, chat in your chat, get in your giveaway, do all the things to help raise your algorithm so more people can see you. Um, that's the biggest thing is you need people to see you and seeing you. I mean, everybody, you ask anybody and everybody, if you're all sellers, throw down pink hearts and follow each other, please. Please throw down pink hearts and follow each other. Um, that's the biggest thing is, people after they get started, then they just don't have people coming into their shows and hanging out. People come in your show, but then they don't stay because there's nobody in there engaging. There's nobody in there um, kind of being the part of the chatter. This is an auction app, guys. Okay. So if something is not running, see, I put this on a flash sale. Why? Because then we got something running. We're not sitting here swiping. So that makes our show dead. If we're not, if people are not chatting in the chat, throwing up, emojis and chatting, you're not sharing me out, you're not tapping on that screen and giving me hearts, then my algorithm is dead. So, getting in the giveaway is part of raising the algorithm. Why? Because you're doing steps, you're doing actions, you're in there. Okay? You're in there doing action. And then when you win, what happens? When you win, then everybody's shouting you out, congratulating you. What happens a lot of times, people will shout you out and shout your name out in the chat. What does that do? A lot of people end up, hey, I'm going to follow them. Or if you win something, a lot of people, I do, I'll check them out. They win, I congratulate them, I'm in somebody else's show. I'm in somebody else's show, I'll congratulate them. And then a lot of times I follow them. Because why? They just bought. They just bought. And they could come and buy from me. But, so start profiling people and start following people. Just like back in Twitter days, you get follows for follows. But this is an auction app and we want activity going. If you don't have activity going, if you don't have people swiping, which most new sellers don't because they don't start off with a dollar sell. And I don't suggest that you do because you're going to lose money. But if you're okay with losing money to gain in the long run, do it because that's where you need to be. But a lot of people get in their mind and their head and be like, no, I can't lose it for a dollar. Well, then you're setting yourself up to only do shows that are not about the auction, and it's okay. But it's going to take a while for people to come in and buy that item from you that they could have swiped it up to $5, but you want just $5. It takes all the thrill out of it, when they're not bidding up, bidding up. It takes all that fun, and that's why they're there. They're here for an experience. They're here for the congratulations.
Way to go.
They're here for the experience. You're selling them an experience. And if you don't have something, running, then if you don't have something running, then the algorithm tells so your whole algorithm dies. That's why you need people in your show. That's why you need to do sponsorships. That's why you need to do other community shows yourself. Do a community show because that helps you build your community. There could be, what could I do a community show on? Well, what do you like? What is what are you passionate about? What do you like? Patrick's a guitar teacher. He plays guitar. Uh, should do something musical if he was to do a community show. We have Lady Lofty. She is one of my OG girls. She started doing her community show and she plays the ukulele. So, or hey, we got a lot of people on here. We do how our show started. Um, God bless you too. Yes, stay in touch with me, love. For sure, for sure. And I can't wait to come into one of your next shows. Congratulations, Wendy. Thank you. I started Get the Call shows. It actually started on Growing Together, Keeping God First. That was my first show, community show. And then God said from there, okay, awesome. Bye. Have a great day. So I would start my community show. Well, it was Wednesday, but now we're doing it on Thursday. On Thursdays, we do Growing Together, Keeping God First. That was my first community show that I built. And then from there, I started, God said, now build, get the call, build, get the call, and start helping others to grow their community. So here we are. We're here to help you grow your community. Keep coming back to these shows, get the call shows, and get on a train. Message me. I have 2 seats left on the 7th, but I'm starting the list for the 20th. There is some recommendations that I will send you that for you to look over and see if you're a good fit to get on our train. Like I said, it's not a long train. Yes, you can and will probably sell things on there, but the main thing is helping you get out there to find your community. Um, so it's more of a community oriented train. We're building community, okay, with love. So keep coming back, keep being a part of it. And if you want to, please join us. Like I said, keep joining us. Okay. Let me see. Let's go over here to Eventcraft Studio. Uh, oh shoot, hang on. Never mind. She's getting ready to do out there flipping is on. Let's go to Katie. Deal hunting. Shop Katie. Okay. Go over there. We throw up pink hearts and cows, guys. I live here in northern Indiana where there is more cows than there is people because there is an amazing dairy farm right down the street. So throw up some pink hearts and cows when we go in to raid Miss Katie. Okay. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your whole sweet faces. And I'll see you back at 2 o'clock. Pat won't be with me today. Pat teaches today. So we'll see Pat tomorrow.